ॐ बांग मे मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता मनो मे वाची प्रतिष्ठितम् आविराविर्मयेधि वेदस्य आणीस्तः श्रुतं मे मा प्रहासि अनेनाधीतेनाहोरात्रान् सन्दधामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्नाम भवतु तद्भक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु भक्तारमवतु भक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ ॐ May my speech be accorded with the mind. May my mind be accorded with the speech. O self-effulgent one, Brahman, reveal thyself to me. May you both, speech and mind, be the carriers of the highest truth to me. May not all that I have heard depart from me. May I be able to join day and night through this study. I shall utter what is verbally true. I shall utter what is mentally true. May that Brahman protect me. May that Brahman protect the teacher. May that protect me. May that protect the teacher. Om, peace, peace. Peace be unto you all. Good morning. I am sure that you have had a very good summer recess, and in different places you have visited and you enjoyed the summer. The life is the combination of joy and sorrow. So if we seek joy or happiness, it is obvious that we have to accept the sad or the sorrow. So this is the combination. We cannot eliminate. Only happiness is the utopian idea. So we have to learn a skill so that we can live in the midst of happiness and sorrow in a smarter way. And that's why spirituality stands for that. It's only spirituality that can give you the message that you can get eternal happiness. Not any single source in this world can give you this message. However, I had to travel a lot of places in this summer, and suddenly I thought that how have I become so popular speaker in the United States that everybody is inviting me. Anyway, I enjoyed, and I am lucky that they have kindly invited me, and I had a lot of lectures in different places of the United States, and there are in pipeline also. So however, this morning, because this is the lecture after summer recess. So I thought that let me start with Holy Mother. So this morning I am going to speak before you meditation on Holy Mother Sarada Devi. We know that there are meditation in different ages. I am talking about Indian tradition, and we know that Indian tradition was started with Vedic age, pre-Vedic age also. So we have seen the meditation process in the Vedic age, and we know that Vedic age there are 4 sections in Veda. The Samhita or mantra that is allotted for the Brahmacharya, these 4 sections are connected to the 4 stages of human life in the society. So we know that human life has been divided into 4 stages in the society. The first stage is the Brahmacharya stage. The student, the first beginning as a student, our life, we started our life as a student, learning. So we learn a lot of things. So the learning age, this section of human life in society is connected with the Samhita or the mantra part of the Veda. Then next, what is the next stage in human life? After studying, we enter into the household. That is the household life. We get married. And household life is connected with the Brahmanas section of the Vedas. And then what is after that? After household life, we would retire. We hand over our responsibility to our sons and daughters and everybody, and we lead the retired life, a kind of retired life. So this is the third stage. So this third stage, superannuated state of our life in society, is connected with the Aranyaka portion of Vedas. And what is the last and final stage? The final stage is withdrawing ourselves from everything and connect ourselves with the searching of God and God alone. So that is the sannyasa, and it is connected with the Upanishadic section. So 4 sections of our life in society is connected with 4 sections of the Vedas. Accordingly, the meditation, every section has their own system of meditation. As for example, in the student period, that is a mantra, they chant mantra. In Tattvarya Upanishad we find Shiksha Balli, different sections are there. Shiksha Bolli, Bhrigu Bolli, Ananda Bolli. So different Bolli means sections are there, chapters are there. So chanting of those chapters, different hymns, chanting, Suktam, Narayana Suktam, Purusha Suktam. So what is the history of the creation of this universe? How does a student behave? All these kind of things we find in these sections. Then there is household life, which is connected with Brahmanas, and there is a meditation technique. That technique is called Ango Bhava Dhyasa. It is a Sanskrit term, complicated Sanskrit terms. Vedic terms are little bit complicated, not a simple term. They use always very complicated terms. So it is in Sanskrit, Ango Bhava Dhyasa. So this is the household type of meditation. I am not going to this meditation because our subject matter is meditation on Holy Mother. So it is just introduction. I am not going in detail. If time permits, then in any Sunday lectures, we shall go all these details of this kind of meditations, but not in this lecture. However, the second is the Aranyaka. Aranyaka is the superannuated age of our life in the society, and it is connected with the Vedic section which is called Aranyaka. So Aranyaka, there is meditation, there is substitution meditation. That kind of meditation is called substitution meditation. So substitute something with another. That is called substitution meditation. And then lastly, after superannuation, we have the sannyasa, the retirement, everything, withdrawal from everything, and focusing our direction towards the God and God alone. So that is actually the Upanishadic meditation. And Upanishadic meditation is called Vidyas, different kind of Vidyas. These are the Vedic period meditation. In different section, different types of meditation. Then came, after the Vedic age, then came the Patanjali Yoga Sutra. So Patanjali advocated another technique of meditation. So this is Patanjali type of meditation, and that is very popular. What we perform type of meditation, kind of Patanjali type of meditation. So there is this kind of meditation, Patanjali kind of meditation. When Patanjali type of meditation came in existence, at that time it is actually became so popular that it overpowers the Vedic meditation. But the beauty of every religion is this: whenever they transform or they advocate another new kind of religion, they always take some good ingredients from the previous religion or from the older religion. That is the beauty and significance of the transformation of religion. And probably, I don't know, most of you have attended the 4th July. In 4th July, in my introduction of the subject, I explained that when a certain type or faith transforms into another faith, it takes two channels. One is completely different kind of change. Another is similar to that. One is completely transformation. complete change, and another is a kind of transformed change. One is complete, total change, and another is kind of transformed. In Christianity, in Indian philosophy, you can take all these examples. I am not going to those examples. In Indian philosophy, the Brahmo Samaj, all these things are there. The Buddhist, Buddhism, all things are there. In Christianity also, there is a Calvinism, there is a Protestantism. All these of change and transformations are there. Now, after yogic period, came the Tantra. So Tantra, they have also another kind of meditation. And Tantra is obviously the dualism. So dualism means the god and goddesses are there. In Vedic period, obviously in Bhakti tradition, they had their god and goddesses. But, sorry, in Tantra also, they have god and goddesses. So this kind of god and goddesses come. But one significant change in Tantric meditation, we find that the symbol, the object of meditation, they gave lots of importance on the symbol, the object of meditation. They put different types of symbols and they tried to meditate on that. Images of God and goddesses, and the Vedic symbols are replaced by some personal god and goddesses. In Vedic period, the symbols were sun, air, fire. Those were the symbols in the Vedic period, the object of meditation. But in Tantra, they replaced all those symbols by personal god and goddesses. Personal god and goddesses means Kali, Durga, Shiva, like human form, and personal god and goddesses. So they changed all these things, personal god and goddesses. Accordingly, the whole system of meditation changes. And ultimately, it came into three types of meditation. One is called Rupa Dhyana. Dhyana means meditation, So Rupa means the form. According to the form, they meditate. Then it came the name, Nama Dhyana. So they developed some kind of cryptic words and reality. Always what we meditate, that is not real. Generally what we do, we take an object. That object is not a real thing. As for example, we see the picture of God and goddesses. That picture is not real. We need the real person. That is, Sri Ramakrishna gave a very practical example. Sri Ramakrishna gave that example that, I forget the English name of that. The Ata Sitafal? Sri Ramakrishna gave the example. What is the English of Sitafal?
Custard apple.
Custard apple, yes. Custard apple. So, Sri Ramakrishna used to say that if you see an earthen custard apple, you can remember the real custard apple. So the custard apple, the earthen custard apple is the only, not reality, or picture of a custard apple. It is not real custard apple. We need real. If we cannot find real, nothing, you are hungry. If you have $5 note, what you will do? You cannot eat $5 note. You have to buy some food that is real thing. And there you can satisfy or fulfill your hunger. So exactly, whatever we want the real thing, not the things. But these objects, these symbols are connected with the real. We have to connect it, because by seeing this object or symbol, we can remember, we can connect the real thing. That is why it is said the Nama, they found some kind of cryptic word, some symbolic formula, and through that they could connect the real. So the purpose is to connect the real, either by form or by chanting those symbolic cryptic formula. And another is Ahamgraha Upasana. Ahamgraha Upasana is also like that, 2 stages. So they first connect with something and they connect with the real then in the next step. What we always do, we first connect with the picture and then next step we connect the real. So that is called a kind of Ahamgraha Upasana. I am not going to the detail of this kind of meditation, but just some idea. Now, these 3 types of meditation. But when the Rupa Dhyana came, from Rupa Dhyana, again 3 types of meditation they developed. See, the difference between the Western intellectuals and the Indian intellectuals is this: the Western intellectuals are always busy with searching the mystery of external world. They developed very intricate thing, extremely complicated thing in the external world. They discovered that. But the Indian intellectuals, they always tried to develop, to find, to explore in the human personality, in the human mind. So the direction is different, but both, they tried to develop something. As a result, these Indian intellectuals, they developed different types of meditation, different types of complicated and different types of spiritual processes. So, from the Rupa, the form meditation, they developed another 3 types of meditation. One is Pratika. Pratika means symbol. That symbol, Upasana, that kind of symbolic. Second is Guna. We cannot conceptualize form without quality. If I ask you, do you know Mr. A? You say, Mr. A, who is that? Mr. A is a form. Who is that? Immediately you will get, oh, you don't know, a kind of tall person, very tall, the guna, the quality. Fair complexion, guna, the quality. So all these, the form cannot go alone. A form must accompany the quality. You cannot conceptualize form without quality. Form always goes with qualities, guna, gunadhyana. As a result, gunadhyana came. And lastly, because all these are symbolic, we want the reality. We want to see God face to face. That is the injunction of Sri Ramakrishna. So, the next step is the Swarupa Dhyana. Understand the intrinsic nature. What is the intrinsic nature? There are two types of nature. One is distinctive nature, one is intrinsic nature. Distinctive nature is changeable. As a result, I can see, okay, here is a blue person is sitting there. Means that person wears kind of blue shirt or blue saris or something like that. So he is there. It is changeable. Today he is in blue shirt, tomorrow he will be in red shirt. So these are distinctive quality. This is a quality, but distinctive quality, which is changeable. But the intrinsic quality cannot change. The person, it is unchangeable, intrinsic qualities. So here Swarupa, it is being. Swarupa Dhyana, meditation on the intrinsic nature or the Swarupa or the essence. These three types of meditation comes from the Rupa Dhyana, form. If we meditate on the form, then we must meditate. These are the steps. First we meditate on the form, then we meditate on the quality, because form and quality goes together. Form will go. At one point you do not have form, but have the quality. The love. Just you imagine your near and dear who passed away. You may forget the form, but you can remember the quality. He or she was like that. First, quality will come to your mind, not the form. So, this is human psychology, and obviously, according to that, these meditation processes was developed. Now, this Rupa Dhyana, Guna Dhyana and Sarupa Dhyana is some object is there. Let us see how Holy Mother will fit in this kind of meditation. I will pick up from the great verse, hymn of Holy Mother, which is being sung every day in different temples of the Ramakrishna order. As Khandana Bhava is a very important hymn which is sung every evening in all the Ramakrishna orders temple. Similarly, another hymn written on Holy Mother, and that was the first Sanskrit hymn or first hymn written on Holy Mother, that is also sung every temple in Ramakrishna order, and that is Prakritim Paramam. Swami Abhedananda ji composed, this is just the background we should know. Abhedananda ji composed this hymn in 1888. Holy Mother stayed in Nilambar Babu's garden house. I don't know how many of you have visited Belur Math and visited Nilambar Babu's garden house. If not, whenever you visit Belur Math in next time, definitely you will visit the Nilambara Babu's garden house, which is very close to Belur Math temple. Only 3 minutes walking. So definitely you would visit the Nilambara, very historical place, because in that house, before establishing Belur Math, the whole Ramakrishna order Math was in Nilambara Babu's garden house. And so many historical and spiritual things happened there. Swami Vivekananda composed this Khandana Bhava, Om Rim Ritam and Achandala Pratihata on Sri Ramakrishna on that house. Holy Mother stayed 2 times in that house, in 1888 and 1893, when Swami Vivekananda was visiting in the United States. For the first time, Holy Mother stayed at Nilambara Babu's garden house. She performed there Panchatapa, the practice, spiritual austerity, terrible spiritual austere practice, Panchatapa. She practiced in Nilambara Babu's garden house. So a lot of things happened there. Holy Mother had lot of vision in Nilambara Babu's garden house. So when for the first time Holy Mother was there in Nilambara Babu's garden house, at that time young disciples, Sri Ramakrishna left his mortal body, and this group of young boys, they used to live in Barahanagar, dilapidated house. Now Barahanagar Math is under Ramakrishna order, and Alambazar also. So almost all the maths are under Ramakrishna order. So Barahanagar Math was the first math. So there, in a dilapidated house after Kashipur garden house, the young disciples, they used to stay there. And Abhedanandaji was the youngest boy among them, who is the direct disciple of Sri Ramakrishna, youngest one. So, at that time, Holy Mother was in Nilambara Babu's garden house, just opposite of the Barahanagar, across the Ganga. So Abhedanandaji composed this Sanskrit hymn, Prakritim Paramam, at that time. And after that, he came to Holy Mother in Nilambara Babu's garden house. Obviously, they did not have at that time any money to pay to boat. So they came obviously by walking. They came to Nilambara, Abhedanandaji came to Nilambara Babu's garden house. You know, generally, Holy Mother did not meet anybody because she was always behind the curtain. But as Abhedanandaji was very young, so Holy Mother revealed herself before Abhedanandaji. So after composing this hymn, Abhedanandaji came to Holy Mother in Nilambara Babu's garden house, and he sang the hymn before Holy Mother. Holy Mother was so happy that he blessed Abhedanandaji by saying that the goddesses of knowledge, Saraswati, may the goddesses of knowledge, Saraswati, sits on your tongue. Not only that, Holy Mother gifted his rosary to Swami Abhedanandaji. And Abhedanandaji was so blessed, and afterwards he told that whenever he delivered any lecture, Abhedanandaji, for a long time Abhedanandaji was in the United States, and he delivered lots of beautiful lectures. He was a great intellectual personality. So whenever he delivered lecture, always he first meditated on Holy Mother, and then he delivered talks. However, I shall not go all the verses. This whole hymn has 11 verses. Each verse is about 4 lines. So 11 into 4, 44 lines are there in that hymn. I shall not go all the hymns because time is limited, but only on which hymn one can meditate. And actually, on these verses, you can directly go to the Sarupodhyana. Generally, the steps are, first you have to go the Rupodhyana, then you have to go the Gunodhyana, then you have to go the Sarupodhyana. So, but this hymn is so beautifully composed that you can directly go to the Sarupodhyana, the meditation of intrinsic nature of Holy Mother. Let me go through some of the hymns, not all the hymns. In every spiritual practice, there is some prerequisite. You have to purify yourself. Unless you purify yourself, you cannot do. For everything, in sports, you have to warm up a little bit. Unless you warm up, you cannot go for competition. So everything, some kind of prerequisite is necessary. In spirituality also, some prerequisite is necessary. And if you go through Vedanta, there is Shama, Dhamma, Upayati, etc. Then if you go Patanjali Yoga Sutra, you can find Yama, Niyama, etc. So everywhere, in all these schools, philosophical schools, you can find that there are different processes of purification or some kind of warming, some kind of warming process. So here also the hymn goes in such a way that there is some warming process. Let me take up the second verse. In the first verse, actually, the whole nature of Holy Mother has been described in a philosophical perspective. I am taking the second verse. The second verse is saying it is a kind of warming up. We are surrendering, because purification, one of the purification is a surrender. If we surrender, we can purify, because our ego will be crushed. Ego is very troublesome element in our character. Ego is the obstacles. Ego is the blocking block. So in the second hymn, Swami Abhedanandaji is composing in Sanskrit, Gunohino Sutan. Gunohin. Gunohin, it is Sanskrit, I do not have any quality. I am qualityless. So this is kind of submission. I don't have any quality. You see, the quality it is required for attaining some height of spirituality, I don't have that quality. It is confession, kind of confession. Confession, Christianity is also a kind of way of purification. So this is the purification. Says, Guno hino sutan. Sutan means son. I am that kind of son or kids who doesn't have any quality. Guno hino sutan. Aparadha ojutan. I did, ojutan means, in like that, 100, 1,000, then million, billion, trillion, all these kind of numbers are there. So in Indian count, ojuta is a kind of number. Shato, sahasra, ojuta, lakho, lakhs is after that. So he said, aparadh ojutan. So I am gunoin, I don't have any quality, and I did multiple sins. Aparadh. Aparadh means sin. I did multiple sins. Aparadh ojutan. Kripaya, please be compassionate. Bless me. Adya, today. No time. See, this kind of tenacity is required. If we want really proceed in our spiritual life, the son is saying, son or daughter, whatever, is saying, Kripaya adya samudhara mohokatan. Samudhara, please remove. Samo uddhara, please take out from delusion. Kripaya adya samudhara, kripaya adya samudhyara, it becomes sandhi. Kripaya adya samudhara mohogatan. All delusion, today itself, remove. I am qualityless, did multiple sins, but please, Mother, bless me and remove today itself from all of my delusion. Then, Taruning bhavasagara para karim. Please help me to cross the ocean like a boat. Like a boat, please help me to cross the ocean of this samsara, of this mundane world. Pranamami param jananim jagatam. I am saluting you again and again, O Mother of this universe. So this is a kind of purificative force. And we know in Holy Mother's life, it is, we find one day Holy Mother is telling Swami Arupanandaji that I am very tired, exhausted. I cannot bear this body anymore. In some days, I tell to Thakur that why? I did everything. Now please take me. And on that very day, a group of people come for taking initiation. What shall I do? Then Arupanandaji told, Mother, you are tired and you are giving initiation. Why are you giving initiation? You can stop, you can limit it, because your health is not good. Then mother replied, do you know why I am giving initiation? I give initiation out of compassion. I can see that they are crying, they are suffering. So that's why I give them initiation. Otherwise, what benefit for me? If I give initiation, I have to accept there are all kind of evil deeds. I have to remove them. I have to take their all responsibilities. Sometimes I think that I have to leave this body, but if I give initiation, at least they would have something. They would get the benefit. So it is said that like a boat, Holy Mother help person to cross this mundane world, Bhavasagara, this ocean of this mundane world. Swami Premeshanandaji, very famous Swami in our order, and he composed a lot of beautiful songs. He was a great Swami. He was very spiritually highly elevated. So he had some kind of heart problem. So he could not practice spiritual sadhana as he wanted to. So one day he came to Holy Mother. He was a disciple of Holy Mother. So he came to Holy Mother and asked Holy Mother, Mother, I have this problem, so I am unable to perform my spiritual practice what I want to do. What shall I do? So Mother said, if you believe that I am your mother, then what is the use of all this thing? Please depend on me. So see, the boat carries us. We cannot understand that boat is taking all the responsibility. So just like that, Mother is taking all responsibilities and help us to cross this ocean of this mundane world, Bhavasagara. Again, in another incident, Indubala Sengupta, Holy Mother is telling what you can do. What is required for you, believe me, I am doing for you. Again, another, Shochibala Sarkar, she told that whatever we have done, you are the warisher of that wealth. We will go, but you will, the master or the owner of everything. Don't worry. So see, the spiritual practice was done by Holy Mother, and the result, the owner of the result, are we. We are the owner of the result. So just like a boat, so this is the purification verse. Then I shall, only one verse I shall, because time is not there. Actually I wanted, this verse is also very important for our meditation. Ramakrishna gata pranam tannama sravana priyam tad bhavaranjitakaram pranamami muhurmuhu. Ramakrishna gata pranam. You are completely identified with Sri Ramakrishna. Your prana, your whole energy is completely identified with the energy of Sri Ramakrishna. Your will is completely identified with the will of Sri Ramakrishna. Tannama sravana priyam. You always love to listen to Sri Ramakrishna's name. Tad bhava ranjita karam. When you are imbibed with the spirit of Sri Ramakrishna, your complexion changes. It becomes red. Pranamami muhurmuhu. I am saluting you again and again. So completely identified with Sri Ramakrishna. In one of the verses, Swami Vivekananda wrote, Sa Shakti Numita Upade. It is written for Sri Ramakrishna. And Holy Swamiji explained, Sa Shaktim Numita Upade. I am saluting at your feet, not only you, Sa Shakti, with your Shakti. That means with Holy Mother. Holy Mother is the power of Sri Ramakrishna, the active power. So, Swami Vivekananda wrote, so Swami Vivekananda did not distinguish Holy Mother and Sri Ramakrishna. So we can easily imagine that when this line was chanted before Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother, definitely Holy Mother had some kind of spiritual transformation. We cannot ignore that point. Although nothing has been described, but we cannot ignore this. At that time, Swami Dayananda was another great Swami in our order, who founded the Seva Pratishthan, that big hospital in Calcutta. He was the founder. He came, he worked in San Francisco. He was posted in San Francisco. He was the younger brother of Swami Madhavanandaji, who was the 9th president of our order. Madhavanandaji also was brought to San Francisco for working, but they were called back to India. And ultimately Madhavanandaji became the 9th president, and Dayanandaji. So Dayanandaji at that time, he was Brahmachari Bimal. He was Brahmachari, and he was performing puja, worship in Udbodhan, mother's house. At that time, mother is living there. So he was the Brahmachari. He was performing the worship in Udbodhan. One day, mother called him and told, see, this is the picture of Mother Kali, this is the picture of Thakur, and there is my picture. So, they all are one. So offer flower every day to all these pictures. Mother himself, Ramakrishna Gata Pranam. So identified with the prana of Sri Ramakrishna. Devotee, Naresh Chakraborty. One day he came to Holy Mother with a white flower and with a yellow flower. And he offered these two flowers at 2 feet of Holy Mother. He offered white flower in Holy Mother's right feet and offered yellow flower in Holy Mother's left feet, because Sri Ramakrishna, he loved white flower, and Holy Mother loved yellow flower. But Holy Mother was silent, did not tell him anything. Ramakrishna gata pranam. In Vrindavan, when Holy Mother went into deep samadhi, and everybody was frightened, and just chanted the name of Sri Ramakrishna, and when she came down in the normal state, exactly same voice that Sri Ramakrishna had, exactly the same way, he asked for water. Everybody was wonderstruck. Sri Ramakrishna also used to ask for water, because mundane desire, unless he brought some kind of mundane desire, his mind will not come to this earth. We are here because of our desire. If we are completely desireless, the very moment we will go. So they used to bring some kind of desire to live in this mundane world. And Swami Premanandaji told that those rascals who will differentiate Sri Ramakrishna and Holy Mother, they do not have anything. They cannot do anything. They cannot do anything. They cannot do anything. So, Ramakrishna gata pranam. And the last one, next verse. Pavitram charitam yasya, whose life is pavitra, the pure. Pavitram jivanam tatha, whose lifestyle is pure. Pavitrata swarupinnai, whose intrinsic nature is pavitra. Tasmai kurmo namo namaha, whose characters are pure, whose life is pure, who is purity itself. Tasai kurma. Kurma means we are doing, offering our pranam. Tasmai kurmo namo namaha. We are offering your pranam again and again. So this purity, Holy Mother, used to pray when she was in Dakshineshwar. She used to pray by seeing this moon. That moon has also some mark on it. So please, make me in such a way that I don't have any mark at all. The moonlight is very pure and soothing. So Holy Mother is praying to moon that make me such a pure person that there must not be any mark in me. Such a purity. And this is this Nilambar garden, Nilambar Babu's garden house, where Holy Mother saw. One day she was sitting on the Ganga Ghat of Nilambar Babu's garden house, and suddenly he saw Sri Ramakrishna is coming, running very fast, and behind him Swami Vivekananda is also following him, running. Sri Ramakrishna came and melted in the Ganga water. And Swami Vivekananda came, following him, running. He came down to the Ganga water up to the waist and started sprinkling the water by shouting, Jai Ramakrishna, Jai Ramakrishna, Jai Ramakrishna. So it is just like a kind of Ganga water flowing. And after that, Holy Mother could not take bath in Ganga water. Because always is thought, if I have to take bath there, I have to touch my feet in Ganga water. But Sri Ramakrishna is there. So, this all, everything, is nothing but the manifestation of purity. Like a Ganga water, it is flowing. This in our order, this flowing of this purity, the pure Holy Mother, this Sri Ramakrishna Holy Mother and Swami Vivekananda, it's a kind of Triveni, the confluence of three rivers, and they are flowing, and what they are giving, the peace, the values, the patience, the forbearance, empathy, compassion, love, purity. Right act. The experience of God, psychological security, and blessings. All these, if I translate it in Sanskrit, Shanti, Shilata, if I translate it to Bengali in this way, I think some people can understand that. Just in, I read a short paragraph in Bengali because you can understand the vibe of that, I am sure. So, এ যেন সেই পবিত্রতারই ভাবগঙ্গা শ্রীরামকৃষ্ণ, মা সারদা এবং স্বামী বিবেকানন্দের এই মিলিত ত্রিবেণী ধারা, শান্তি, শীলতা, ধৈর্য, সহ্য, ক্ষমা, মাধুর্য, করুণা, প্রেম, পবিত্রতা, স্নেহ, সদাচার, কল্যাণ, ঈশ্বরানুভূতি, বর ও অভয়ের বাড়ি দ্বারা আমাদের সিঞ্চিত করে সেই পরম মোক্ষের দ্বারে সম্মিলিত করেছে। Then one great letter of Sister Nivedita, when Oli Bull was sick, and for her Nivedita went to church in Ireland to pray Mary. After that, after prayer, she wrote this letter on 11th December 1910 to Holy Mother. She wrote this letter. She said that I only saw you instead of Mary in that church. And she wrote, surely you are the most wonderful thing of God. Sri Ramakrishna's own choice of Holy Mother's love for the world. Is not that the sweet benediction that trembles in God like a dewdrop on the lotus leaf and touches not to the world. So beautifully, this letter was written by Sister Nivedita, explaining the justine purity of Holy Mother. She explained that it is not worthy to touch the ground of the world, even so pure. It is an extraordinary creation of God and presented to this world by Sri Ramakrishna. Beautiful letter. So these are, the whole hymn is a kind of meditation, not the Rupodhyana, not the Gunodhyana, but the Swarupodhyana. Directly we can go to the Swarupa of Holy Mother. So this is the beauty of this hymn and the beauty of Holy Mother. Thank you. Let us complete with our chant, and then please sit. I have something to show you. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukkham Apnuvat, Sarvastarotu Durgani, Sarvo Bhadrani Pashyatu, Sarva Sadbuddhimapnotu, Sarva Sarvatranandatu, Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat, Sajjana Shantimapnuat, Shantamuccheti Bandhebhyo, Muktaschanyan Vimochayet. May all be happy. May all enjoy good health. May all see happy events. May all be freed from miseries. May all be freed from dangers. May all realize what is good. May all be actuated by noble thoughts. May all rejoice everywhere. May the wicked become virtuous. May the virtuous attain tranquility. May the tranquil be free from bondages. May the freed make others free. May the Supreme Spirit, the presiding deity of all sacred activities, be satisfied. For he being pleased, the whole universe feels satisfied. Peace, peace, peace be unto you all. You know, this next year, 2025, will be the 125th anniversary of Swami Vivekananda's visit to the Bay Area. Here is the remote. Can we turn it on, please? So, I would like to present you one short okay. Maybe sound is required. If sound is required, you have to do that.
This is me now at 43, healed my 8 years of back pain after having kids, became a contortionist and
Wait. Oh.
Swami Vivekananda's visit to the Bay Area in 1900 was not just a moment in history. It was a seismic event that shook the spiritual foundations of the region and ignited a fire that continues to burn brightly even today. From 22nd February to 29th May 1900, Swami Vivekananda graced the Bay Area with his powerful presence, leaving indelible mark on every heart he touched. During this period, in 97 days, in 7 different locations, he delivered more than 73 lectures that resonated through public halls, churches, and private houses, awakening souls and transforming lives. In his first visit to the United States, he was a roaring lion of Vedanta, shook people from their very core. Swami Vivekananda's visit to the Bay Area in his second trip to the United States focused on the practical aspect of his spiritual teachings. During his first visit, he authored Raja Yoga, laying the theoretical foundations of his message. But in the Bay Area, he taught people the practice of Raja Yoga for spiritual transformation. Before embarking on his second journey to the United States, Swami Vivekananda told at Vedanta, the time has come when all truth should be given to all people, unobstructed and without compromise. He fulfilled this promise with fervor, opening the floodgates of spiritual wisdom and making profound truths accessible to all. I have given my highest teachings in California, he declared. He did not come to teach any ism. He came to awaken the divine within each person. I am God, he proclaimed boldly at the Tucker Hall in Alameda, urging everyone to realize their own divinity. By walking the streets, eating at Vedanta restaurants, shopping in stores, and traveling by ferry boats, cable cars, and trains, he immersed himself in the daily lives of the people, making his teachings even more relatable and impactful. The places where Swami Vivekananda delivered his 73 lectures, whether in public hall, churches, or private houses, became sanctified by his holy presence. Landmarks like Golden Gate Park, Chinatown, Camp Taylor, Park Street Flat, and Alameda Home of Truth, where he lived, visited, and meditated, have become places of pilgrimage where individuals can sit, meditate, and feel tangible connection to the divine. If you want, you can also feel this vibrant energy in the Bay Area. It is a call to action for everyone to tune into this sacred vibration. This is the opportunity to show your respect to him actively, to embrace the profound spiritual legacy he left behind. We invite each and every person in the Bay Area to jump into this great worship, Mahayagya, to honor this great prophet and lover of humanity. Let his fiery spirit ignite your soul, awaken to the truth within, and let his powerful presence guide you to a higher plane of existence. He is a beacon of light and strength, calling us to realize the divine potential within all of us. Let us celebrate this legacy with fervor, immerse ourselves in his teachings. Swami Vivekananda's visit was a clarion call to awaken. Let us heed that call with fiery passion and unwavering resolve.
If you're not making $158,000,
so this is I request you all to jump into this Mahayagya and participate this program to honor Swami Vivekananda and his legacy, because these are our only core team. We can reach out to each and everybody in the Bay Area, but our real strength is our devotees. So please spread these words. Everybody in the Bay Area, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, region, they should know that Swami Vivekananda visited, came, walked in this street. Swamiji's presence is there. So please, I shall give you this video clipping. Spread it everywhere to your known persons, acquaintances. So till now, we have finalized 4 programs. Another thing I would show you probably. Another thing probably I would show. Let me see, it is with me. So 4 programs we have already finalized. The first is the inaugural program It will be in the First Unitarian Church, Oakland, on 22nd February 2025, Saturday, the day when Swami Vivekananda embarked in Oakland. On the same day, Swami Vivekananda stepped down in the land of Oakland. So that is our I don't have probably. I don't bring that one. Sorry, I am unable to show you another flyer. But anyway, I can show you afterwards. Anyway, I shall show you afterwards because within short time you can get it in your hand as a leaflet. So that is our first program on 22nd February 2025 in the Unitarian Church. Second program, it is in around 2 o'clock. So second program will be on 26th April. That will be interaction, the academic interaction, Swami Vivekananda and the contemporary philosophy. Swami Tyagananda, the head of Boston Center, and Professor Jeffrey Long. They will have the interaction and moderated by one of the radio anchors. She will be moderated. So this is the second program on 26th April. Venue we shall announce. The third program will be on 26th July. That will be the cultural program, and I would specially invite you and request you to give emphasis on this particular program, because this is the only program from we can get the money and we can run our year-long program. So this program will be held in the Center for Performing Arts, which is in the downtown San Jose. There will be 2,686 seats in that hall. That is 26th July. And the performing artist will be Rakesh Chaurashia, who got 2 Grammys this year. Rakesh Chaurashia flute, accompanied by Pandit Sapon Chaudhary. Then Jashoshri or something it is said, Dr. Oshini Vide Deshpande, she is the vocalist. She will sing. And the third one is Dr. L. Subramoniam with his son Ambi. They play the violin, the famous thing. So these are the lineup. It will be from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., maybe a little bit more, because at least 1 hour we have to provide for each artist, because the lineup is such one artist is enough to perform a big concert. So whatever, this is 26th July, and then next program will be University, UC Berkeley, just like we did last time. There will be 3 professors from different universities, great professors from different universities, and obviously Munish Faruqi will be there to moderate the program, the head of the South Asian Studies, and Professor Goldman will be also there. So that will be on in September 2025, next program. And then there will be the bus trip, different places where Swamiji visited. There will be the Camp Taylor retreat, and there will be the publication of 2 books. One is The Gift Unopened, written by Ellen Stark. You know, Ellen Stark was very a reputed devotee of Boston Center. And this book is very famous, but for the long time, this book was out of print. It has a huge demand, for it was out of print for a long time. Fortunately, by the great effort of our board members, we could find Ellen Stark's sons, 2 sons. They live in the East Coast, in the Boston area, in the outskirts of Boston. So we got them, and fortunately, they transferred the copyright of that book to Vedanta Society, Berkeley. So The Gift Unopened. We are going to publish that book. In turn, we handed over the copyright to Advaita Ashrama, and they are going to publish it with few things. Our revered General Secretary Maharaj, he wrote the foreword, a new foreword for that book, and that book will be published. Along with that, another small booklet we are going to publish, that is the guidebook where Swami Vivekananda visited in the Bay Area. That is a kind of guidebook with history and background, what happened there, what Swamiji did there, with that kind of history, short history. That booklet we are going to publish. And calendar, we are going to publish calendar, so that is also another special request, that please buy that calendar, because that calendar will have Swami Vivekananda's picture, 10 Swami Vivekananda's picture, and 2 Sri Ramakrishna and Holy Mother, very good picture. And another special page, the January 2026, there will be the devotees who accompanied with Swami Vivekananda in the Bay Area. Their short background and their picture, that will be there. And the speciality of this calendar is, in 365 days, we will give the information what Swami Vivekananda did on that particular day. So all the 365 days you can find what Swami Vivekananda did, with whom he met, what lecture he delivered. You can get all the 365 days. So this is the calendar we are going to publish. So another will be the publication. Probably we shall publish the calendar this year, at the end of this year, because it will be circulated all the centers of the Vedanta Society, and whoever want to buy it, we have to supply that. So that is will be published this year, at the end of this year, and I shall convey you the information when we are going to publish it. But other 2 books will be published in a program way. We shall publish those 2 things. So these are the tentative program which you saw in that places. So I request you all, because it is our spread the information of this cultural program. Our ticket is available right now. So it is online on our website. Ticket is available. And this is the golden opportunity to buy good ticket in low price. So ticket is available. Go ahead. But this is the thing. Spread this message to everybody. spread that Swami Vivekananda came here. Thank you very much. I shall individually send you this video clipping to your mobile telephone so that you can circulate it, and I shall send you the by email the ticket link, because everything is online. So please circulate it to everybody to buy ticket and to join or participate in this program, to offer your respect and to prove your legacy to Swami Vivekananda. Because many people, they do not know that Swami Vivekananda came in this area. And we are trying to spread this message in this Durga Puja, because this is the great occasion. We can spread the message to the Bay Area people. So every puja, we shall give the banner. We have already have the banner of this cultural program and general banner also. So we will put the banner in all the pujas. And 4th July, I missed one event. The 4th July and 5th July. This year we are going to celebrate 4th July. 4th July will be here. And 5th July, we are planning to conduct this in San Ramon. So 4th July and 5th July. We have already contacted. Right now I am not announcing the Swamis who are coming. I am not announcing, only I have announced the artist of the cultural program. But who are coming, this is a suspense. But almost ready. Everything is ready. So already the Swamis, they consented us. So we are going to do that. Please convey this to your friends, family and acquaintances to join or to buy tickets, because this is our core group. So the message will spread from this group in different ways. Please try to spread, and please act as a volunteer. I request you to act as a volunteer to spread this message and to market this ticket for this program. Each and everybody of your friends must get the ticket. Thank you very much. As usual, tea and coffee will be served.